Lasting for more than 6 centuries, the Ottoman Empire has been known as one of the mightiest and longest-lasting dynasties in world history. This Islamic-run superpower is regarded as both a source of strong military force, ethnic diversity, and an empire with notable achievements in arts and architectural constructions. The Ottoman Empire was initially just a small Beylik in Anatolia, or Asia Minor, a large peninsula in Western Asia, which originated from the Seljuk Empire, a large empire that included modern-day Mesopotamia, Syria, Palestine, and most of Iran. Following the final Mongol defeat of the Seljuks in 1293, Seljuk territory was quickly divided into small principalities, which were led separately by various tribes, including the Ku. In 1299, Osman I, a descendant of the Ku tribe, established a formal government and formed the Ottoman Turks. The name Ottoman is derived from Osman's name, which means Athaman in Arabic. The next few years witnessed the conquest of this small Beylik towards more powerful neighbors. By 1326, under Orhan, son of Osman, the Ottomans took control over Bursa, and in the following years, captured the Byzantine territories bordering the Sea of Marmara, making way for Ottoman expansion toward Europe. At its height, the Ottoman Empire covered several regions, including Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, Egypt, Hungary, Macedonia, Romania, Jordan, Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, parts of Arabia, and a considerable amount of the North African coastal strip. A host of scientists firmly believe that the most glorious period of the Ottoman Empire occurred during the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, a brilliant military commander, religious leader, as well as a political ruler. Under his reign, the Ottoman Empire started its massive expansion towards Eastern Europe and managed to invade several big cities. In 1521, Suleiman controlled part of the Hungarian territory and continued annexing Hungary's parts in 1526. By early 1529, the Ottomans arrived at Vienna, the capital of Austria. Besides Eastern Europe, Suleiman I also commanded the most powerful and modern naval force at the time to conquer Asia. His massive expansion turned this empire into an extremely large state, and by the time he passed away, its total population reached 15 million. Moreover, under the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, this Islamic rule superpower also attained considerable accomplishments in domains of politics, law, and culture. Specifically, the reforms and attainments Suleiman I reaped are called the Golden Age of Islam, which has exerted enormous influence on countries in the region and all around the world. This period was also marked by major achievements in fields of science, mathematics, engineering, philosophy, medicine, literature, economics, etc. For example, the Ottoman was considered the pioneer in the field of vaccination. The method of vaccination, or variation, referred to then as inoculation, had been practiced for centuries against smallpox in Ottoman lands before it was popularized in Britain and Europe in the 18th century by the wife of the British ambassador to Ottoman, Lady Mary Wortley Montagu, in 1717. During the smallpox epidemic, she had witnessed the application of variolation in Constantinople and helped spread the technique throughout her country and thereafter Europe. Besides occupying large areas of the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and North Africa, the Ottoman people also took pride in significant achievements in various domains such as arts, science, medicine, architecture, and so on. In particular, the period that Suleiman I came to the throne marked a turning point in the development of arts, architecture, and law. Regarding law reform, this mighty sultan had codified a secular legal system called canon for the Ottoman state. To be specific, it refers to laws showing the relationship between taxpayers and recipients of their taxes, thereby regulating the types and rates of taxation. In terms of architectural construction, a large number of elaborate mosques and public buildings were built, which reflected the characteristics of Ottoman culture via minor details contributing to defining the culture of the time. Constantinople, recently known as Istanbul, built up as the capital of the Ottoman Empire under the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, remains its beauty until now and has become a popular tourist attraction. Concerning such academic fields as science and medicine, the Ottomans also reaped remarkable achievements. In science, Ottoman people had learned and acquired sound knowledge of advanced mathematics, astronomy, philosophy, physics, geography, and chemistry. In medicine, several instruments invented at that time, namely forceps, catheters, scalpels, pincers, and lancets, are still used worldwide today. Regarding the domains of arts, you can easily discover such a large number of popular forms of arts invented at this time, such as calligraphy, painting, poetry, textiles and carpet weaving, ceramics, and music. The beginning of the 17th century marked the slow decline of the Ottoman Empire. The decline firstly was reflected through the loss of economic and military dominance to Europe. Despite the Ottomans' efforts to invade new territories, its defeat at the Battle of Vienna in 1683 no doubt contributed to the weakening of the empire. By the 19th century, Ottoman power was becoming weaker and weaker as it lost nearly all of its territories in Europe during the Balkan War in 1912 and 1913, resulting in its challenging economic situation as well as increased reliance on the rest of Europe. In the middle of the 19th century, the Ottoman Empire carried out a reform to modernize the state itself as well as to improve its status. Nevertheless, the reform turned out not as successful as expected, and it was the outbreak of World War I that made the Ottoman Empire completely dissolve. During the war, the Ottoman army entered the war on the side of the Central Powers, including Germany and Austria-Hungary. Central Powers were defeated by the Allied powers in October 1918. As a result, according to the Armistice of Mudros, the majority of Ottoman territories were divided among Britain, France, Greece, and Russia. In 1922, the elimination of the Ottoman Sultan's title officially put an end to the Ottoman Empire, giving the foundation for the Republic of Turkey in the following year. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to our channel Pouring Knowledge for more videos like these.